Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our RimMart campaign, and we're going through a little expansion. We've recently cleared out a mech cluster. We've got another one still kind of living. It's mostly been cleared out. We just got a couple of turrets that we're just ignoring for now, because who cares? Let's leave it be. In fact, arguably, if we get a buff for defeating a mech cluster, I don't know if they stack. Arguably, we should wait 4 days, and then go and clear it. Now, why are you injured? Is that from the last mech cluster? Oh, was that a raging wild boar that hit you? It might have been. I don't know. We really want to clear that because we do want some more people visiting us. Speaking of visitors. Hello, hello. Only a couple people. And we don't have that many visitor beds, admittedly. A little bit of construction, so we're going to set up these traps. We're going to finish this. We're going to expand our wall out here. And then I think probably the big visitor center is next. I wonder if we should merge these two barracks together. Like if this becomes just our barracks for people, which I'm kind of okay with. Should we get rid of the wall or leave the wall? I don't know what has the best advantage. It'd be more spacious, more wealthy, you get a little more disturbed sleep. You're probably going to disturb sleep anyway. Yeah, I think I'll probably just pop this open. I wonder if I can make do with just one heater then, because we don't have to worry about this crossing. I guess it depends a little bit on how cold the winters get. It's amazing to me, like, this is another good example of like how you don't need a refrigerator. Now, things are very different if you're not doing the Neutromine or if you're more dependent on meat, because the meat rots super fast. Cooked meals also rot really, really quick. But the rice, it's fine. There's some spoiling coming in, but it's still going to last like the better half of the year, that one piece we're looking at, so no problem. All right, there's the slate. I don't even remember what the reward for that quest is. I just like the building missions. Oh yeah, the advanced components and the power cell and a little bit of plasteel, which we are still going to need for our multi-analyzer. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and plop down a multi-analyzer now. We've got the gold. We basically just need the plasteel, which in theory will come in when this finishes. So that's going to be all right. Distress signal. Oh, we're going to ignore that. We are not leaving our location here to chase down distress signals. That's not what we do. This is nicely set up. Yeah, we can target intern for conversion. We could get a little bit more impressiveness. I'm sure we have a variety of art statues ready to go. Like a little filing cabinet. And one of these weird tree things. Put those in and see how we're doing then. Actually, that's a marble one. Only normal quality, unfortunately, but it is marble at least. And that too. So now how are we doing? Maxed out there. Okay. Social impact's the other thing. All right, let's see if we can convert intern. So what we need is a high quality celebration. And then there's a... Well, actually, I guess it's if we get the max quality, it's an instant conversion. If it's still good, it'll do more than the convert action. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Masterful. I think that's an instant conversion. Yep. Done. Intern, congratulations. You're going to get renamed to another medic cook with like the creepy, like dead life dust. You're sort of, okay. So a doctor is someone who tries to help people who are sick. Sometimes people get sick and then they die. But maybe intern here can be the type of doctor that still helps people after they die. Some sort of post-doctor... Postdoctorate? Postdocs? I don't think it works as a joke, but I'm going to stick with it anyway until I can think of something better. Oh, you're wielding the elephant tusk. Oh, that is true. We did do the elephant taming thing. Now, we could tame and butcher some more things for meat, but I don't think there's any reason for us to do that. But yeah, this is going to help your mood substantially. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, you still have the moodlets that were there from before, even though it's not a problem anymore. But you'll get over... Oh, I completely forgot. I was going to change our ideologies between episodes. Sorry, I went to FK, I had lunch, I came back and forgot that I had plans for this. I'll try to remember between the next one. I really want to get shelves. I really want to get this to look right. That was part of our vibe with this whole thing. But we're having to deal with a few too many more immediate demands on our time. There you go, a bunch of meat just rotted away. That's fine. We still have 3,500 meat. Yeah, this is kind of went crazy. I wonder, do I want to change this to something else? I think the answer is yes, and I think it might be cloth. We've got some cloth here. I mean, I guess it comes down to if we're going to make money-making cloth. We did research Devil Strand, but I don't like to grow it without a bunch of fertility boosters because they take forever to grow. So I might still wait on that. Let's see. We've got all these different food crops. I don't know if I care too much about them. Maybe I should be working on cabbages. Highly resistant to airborne toxin radiation. I mean, because they're kind of like Brussels sprouts, right? Hops, tea grass, coffee. We really don't need more food. I might change it to cotton. Just do maybe even just the one run of cotton here. And then we might tear this down. It's kind of an awkward position. I don't know. Or maybe we do grow Devil Strand here. And you know what? We say we don't care if it goes bad. It is on fertile ground. Yeah, screw it. We'll start growing some Devil Strand there. It's inside of our walls at least, so that's still good. Rice is rotted away. We'd also like to get a hospital going, but I'm not sure that now's the time for it. At least our power is still really good and stable. Working on our mortar tech. Don't have barrels. Do I just rush this? What's interesting about it, you know what? I'm almost wondering if these are slightly less dangerous than some of the others, especially if we can bait a dummy shot somewhere. I kind of want to try it. Get over here. And then papercraft, there's nothing hurting your speed. Oh, you do have a little bit of scratch. I don't really want to sacrifice the doctor. Oh, with your fibrous mechanites, you actually move super fast. Okay. That's a little surprising. Fire there. Actually, during the rain might be a good time to do this. Okay, do that, and then kite sideways. Go, 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 go. Did you hit the rocks? That's interesting. Yeah, strafe, 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 strafe. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Sideways, sideways, sideways. I'm happy they're still locked on you. When's your next shot? 1.8 seconds. So they might retarget from proximity, although, okay, they did hit on the second go. When's your next shot? Kill it. Yes. Detonate, detonate, detonate. Blam. I hope we're out of range. This happened to me before where I didn't realize quite how long range these things were. We're going to trash that. Okay, and our schedule is now unrestricted. Oh, and this will be much better for our guests as well. And yeah, the rain can put out the fire. Ah, oh, so good. Okay. No more threats on the map. That was remarkably easy to take care of. And I was probably being too much of a chicken, but, you know, we've had some bad experiences with the... Where the hell are you guys going? Oh, there's some stuff to loot out here. Probably from some other people being killed. Actually, I'm not sure why you moved there. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Nice night's sleep. And yes, slate blocks from near the top. We even have some, not much. Actually, I don't know why you didn't have crafting on a low priority. Weren't some of these people blocked from crafting before? I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. But yeah, make sure it's on for everyone. And I am wondering, I wonder if maybe this is the good time for us to go and see if we can get as much as possible just one person working each task. Or have each person with a single level 2 task. So they hyper-focus on that. They can still have some of these other ones as a secondary. Is that a corpse? Yeah, you're collecting. Right. We still need cremate. And I still want to use marble for it. I don't know why the others aren't. Okay, well, there's no slate again. I thought there was slate before at one point when you checked. And I know not enough, but I don't think it needs enough to place. Unless someone had already reserved that slate. That's possible. All right, I guess it's fine. You're gonna dig at that. These are things we did tag. So what is price point up to? You're playing billiards. Oh, it is entertainment time. That's okay. It's a good time for them to socialize. A gift from the Empire, 11 gold. Yeah. And that's not much gold, but it's pretty valuable. All right, we're gonna build a smithy. And should we have individual offices for these? Well, we have all this space. Unless we make little cubbies. Maybe they're not separate rooms. We could make little cubbies. The downside to that is like the advantage to having everything in a room with the tool cabinets is you have everything wrap around the tool cabinet and use it. I mean, I'm assuming you can have both the tool cabinet and the other thing to boost. I guess we'd find out if we built one and see if it's the case. Because I could see little rooms with their like dedicated little research things. It would take more construction, of course, add more wealth to the colony. Not that we're doing wealth management in this particular one. You're a warrior, huh? I wonder if maybe we actually... Any chance we'd like to recruit you? Smoke leaf defend. Underground creeper breathing stoner. No, not really. I mean, great stats over here. God damn. Can't dumb labor, which is annoying too. But you can shoot well, and you could mine. You could research in your spare time. Need 5 friends. You have a lot of people working on entertainment. I don't know. Stone, I don't know. You're going to fail the drug test. We don't allow social drugs. So yeah, no. We're gonna leave you off there. Which seems totally fine. One of the things too, we've got a lot of space in our base. Oh, and we've got to remember the Dub's bad hygiene eats a bunch of time. Not just for the act itself, but all the walking back to use the bathroom or the shower or something really eats into things. I wonder if we should have an extended recreation period. People might be able to meet more of their needs there. And ironically work better. Like, I think I might go for the 3-hour recreation thing. Now, here's the thing. If their recreation needs are met completely, they will work. But that might be better if it might encourage them to satisfy more of their other needs. Like maybe they'll do recreation first, and then they'll check they're hungry and need hygiene. That would be most convenient. I'm not convinced it's going to work that way. But it would be nice if it did. And I really thought we'd have the world paved by now. I do need the walls done too. Okay, good. Make some blocks. All right. Let's do that. Tell you what, I'm going to keep... I don't know if we're going to run the restaurant, but I'll leave those up. These are pretty no-brainer kind of things. Let's sort this out. Okay, we'll leave this art on. And then that means that manage by numbers is basically done. And that's true, actually. You don't have anything else. The smithing and things product tester... Yeah, the research is or the crafting is a primary. Maybe you get around to research. Do we set up a second one with dock value? Well, I guess it depends a little bit on what they might do. Let's take a look at construction. Price point, I think, has basically been our primary constructor the whole time. And other than, social stuff, which does come up a bunch, we do that. I kind of think we might want 2 constructors. And Hammer has Hammer in their name. They don't really have anything else going on. So I think we will go ahead and accept that. Still wondering about a second crafter, but let's wait. KitchenAid is going to 100% be focused on growth. And that is probably going to keep them busy forever. And when they're not doing it, they can do some hauling, and that's going to be good. Cooking's really not something a lot of other people... I mean, we did put Chief Cook in your name. And maybe what I'll do is I'll put a 3 here. Now, because... cooking is to the left. Cooking would happen first, even if I set these 2 to be a 2 anyway. But this is a signal to me that this is sort of their secondary jobs. Okay. We've got someone in mining. We've got one person in plant cook. Okay, so now I have one person, I think, set on everything. So hunting is empty. Yeah, okay. We've got one person in everything. So now what we want to do is look for people who don't have a job assigned, like Rock Gardener over here. Which I think what we'll do is we'll mine, and then we'll put the growing and plant cutting on a 3 each. That seems okay. Metal crafts was sort of mining, and then maybe, I mean, it's in your name, secondary and crafting. The thing is, you only have a skill 5 of that. It's not that impressive. Manage my numbers. Well, you're not going to do anything else, so your art as a bitty work is good. Like, there was a, double passion over here. Maybe we do still cross-train you. I wish it was a double passion. But see, and then we've got Doc Value, who does have double passion for crafting, is pretty good. And I kind of think, like, that's the idea. And then for some reason you don't have anything to do, you can do construct kind of as a secondary, and that's going to be fine. Habilis. Again, the idea was sort of construction crafting. I think it's fine. Again, we're using this as kind of a signal. Plus, this way you will haul before you get around to this. And I think that's okay because we need people to keep replenishing the hoppers, and that's fine. Welder is obviously construction because that's all you do. Okay, maybe Habilis, maybe we take the construction off of you. I mean, you did get to a 10. I don't know. I guess we leave you there. Paper crafts as another crafter? I guess the plant first, because the plant is a lot of busy work. And Dr. Tech, yeah. Oh, you could research. Well, I guess that's probably fine. It does feel like people are doubling up. And then we've got postdoc. Right. I guess we'll turn the cooking on for you. I wonder if we want to lower the chefs. I know, that's fine. And then, yeah, some hauling and cleaning. Okay, I guess it's going to have to do okay. I don't know that we've really made any significant changes. I think we ended up with things that are mostly similar. But I'm just wondering if we might end up with effectively there, like a little bit more idleness over here, so we get a little bit more block crafting. It's maybe kind of the hope. Because that is a little bit of bottleneck. I could go up to 4 of these, but I think that's insane. Is now the time to get the Mechanator? I kind of think it might be. So we blow this up, right? Yeah, detonate after you do some damage. We can't deconstruct it. I think what we do is we get the thing to start blowing up. So... Welder, come over here. Hope I'm not misremembering this. I think it's going to set things on fire after it explodes. I'm not sure. Now, that is some hit points. I mean, maybe it'd be better in melee. A little more accuracy. Are you getting any shooting skill? You're not. You're also not terribly skilled at shooting, but... I was going to say, in theory, this shouldn't be that hard to hit, but apparently it kind of is. Yeah, let's give you a break before you snap. Price point actually has some extra accuracy, although you don't have a good weapon for doing this fast. Yeah, I might just grab a group of people here. Down. Schedule is currently set to everything. I guess, the other thing I could do is, do I want to enforce work time as opposed to anything time? I don't know about that. Billis, did you drop your guns? Are you cycling them? I think something is causing people to occasionally drop their weapons. I think we've seen some weird interaction before with, I don't know if it was Gear Up and Go, or not Gear Up and Go, Haul This, or Dub's Bad Hygiene, or something. People were routinely dropping their guns, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, I mean, you've got the assault rule, so you should be keeping the guns. I don't know. All right, tell you what, let's grab all these guys and get them out here. And hopefully be outside of shooting range. Okay, move back just in case. All right. I think the corpse can't burn down. But I also don't want this fire spreading. So come over here. Put out the flames. Oh, it's sort of going out on its own, which is nice. Although now we're getting a dry thunderstorm. That's not going to be ideal. Okay. Let's take a look. Someone wanted to be a Mechanator. You want to be a Mechanator. The tentacle might be a little hard to do. But price point... Oh, wait, no. We want someone with high crafting. Yeah. Does anyone else, someone with crafting, want to become a Mechanator? So, no. Destroy mech cluster, but yeah, the scything, ideological figure. No, these aren't the symbols for that, because it was what's price point symbol? Yeah, you with a bunch of little pawns underneath. I guess I might be, who dis? Oh, Rock Gardener wants to be, but again, you got crap crafting, because the thing is, you need smithing to be able to do stuff. Well, to be able to craft it, I suppose. To bond, not so much. Shred, yeah. And then we're back to price point. Okay, so, no, what we'll do is... Being a Mechanator does turn off a few things. I don't remember. I'm assuming it doesn't turn off research. I feel like product testers probably, or Dr. Tech Crafter. I mean, you've got the right name for it. Okay, Dr. Tech Crafter, you're going to become the Mechanator. Decrypt. Maybe it doesn't matter who decrypts it, actually. I guess it's the installation later. Malaria. Well, that's because you are, sickly. It's bound to happen. We're going to get some of this ambrosia. Ancient craft. Decrypted. Yeah, okay. Maybe let's wait until this dry thunderstorm is done, in case we don't have to do any firefighting. So we're not... Oh, and you are double ill. But 100% 10 quality, yeah, you should be fine. I have great faith in your ability to be A-okay. A little bit of charm. Thank you for the 37 gold. That's very appreciated. Let's deconstruct some of the garbage junk that's in our base. Why is it always war merchants? I want something that's not a war merchant. You guys are not the most useful one at all. Because you don't bring components. I mean, you're also tribal, which doesn't help. Again, I'm not allowing myself to sell anything, so it's just a question of what do we want to buy. Crap weapons we don't care about. Crap weapons we don't care about. Crap clothing we don't care about. And that's it. Yeah, we need some other factions to come visit us. Damn it. We've got 2 good genetic modules, too. We should really move into gene research. Okay, moods are great. I want to post on LinkedIn. This could get us someone, too. Oh, needs a lectern, which I never got around to building. That's right. Marble lectern. Put it right there. Okay, so no emergencies. Oh yeah, I have decrypted it. Is it in the quest, right? Except quest. Oh, a bunch of stuff is on fire, which could cause some awkwardness. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go and fight these guys straight up, aren't we? We got a combat command. Oh, are some of them aggroing from here? That's kind of okay, actually. Yeah, a little bit piecemeal. Mechanator's attack, sure. Senor Chef. Actually, we can put bed rest on for people now, which is really what I want with Mr. the Chef. I don't know where you're going. You gotta stay out of trouble, buddy. Okay, since they're attacking... Hang on. Let's get through here. Chef, get the hell out of here. They might smash one door, but not too many. Yeah, there we go. Now they're going over to the kill box. Excellent. Oh, these guys might even contribute. So Rock Gardener did take a hit. It's got a little bit of a burn, but that should hopefully be okay. I mean, it might be able to develop into a scar, but... There we go. These traps are going to do a lot of work. Oh, these are tame panthers. Okay, I was going to say, why are the panthers coming to our base? Up. Easy peasy. Okay, Mechanator or Mechlink available. And so I think everything's dead. Yeah, nothing red on the map. So Dr. Tech, who's not a combatter, which is fine. Come over here. Oh, why were you there? All right, whatever. Oh, we can way take the danger zone at this point. Way take the danger zone. Okay, and install the Mechanator. There we go. Eating fire out. Is this... Oh! This is home zoned! Because of the stockpile. Yeah, okay. That makes some sense here. Reset people. You don't have to fight those fires. Don't worry about it. Okay, pods arrived with a single lifter. Don't mind that. We should plan a garage for our mechs. I mean, we can just put them in here. I suppose short term, and by short term, it'll probably, you know, what do they say? There's no, I think I need some of the mech research as well. Basic mech tech for the chargers and things. It might just be create. No, because it's under here, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't have a charger for the mechs yet. That's fine. Maybe... You know what? Do the basic mech tech. It's 200. Yeah. Do I want to set a limit? No. Well... I could limit you to just home, but I don't know. But what it means is I can drop the haul, because at least with the mech, there is going to be something that's always hauling. Wherever the heck it's gone. Auto repair. And I guess we do the recharge rule somewhere else. Yeah, I like to set a more aggressive recharge policy. Okay, there you go. And you are hauling. Nothing's forbidden. Lifter attached. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking, I guess skill doesn't actually matter. Well, I don't know. I don't know if just anyone with smithing can maintain the mechs, or you have to be a Mechanator. Does Mechanator just mean the control? Maybe I should have given it the price point. That actually might be how it goes. Are you installed? Must have been from when we had our little setup over here. We'll just uninstall it, and maybe someone will buy the furnitures. Trade caravan is leaving. Okay. Yeah, we might build a garage room. I'm not sure yet. Hell, this could get converted into a fun little garage later. Maybe that's all we do. But then, yeah, I think what I want to do is set up the guest bedrooms, which I think is just going to be one big dormitory. Maybe with its own set of toilets and showers. There you go. Basic mech tech. Thank you. Mech recharger. Get in there. I guess we're going to want to go... Oh, yeah, we can do the gene assembler, too. Need some steel and stuff. Cargo pods. Oh, these things. A bunch of eye patches. Okay. And I don't know if I want this here, because this one can't be moved. And I do still think this is a good spot for our hospital. So yeah, so I don't know. Well, there's level 9 construction. That's pretty good. Building this, the flooring's taking the longest. When this is done, this is going to help with our, like, a bit of a block bottleneck. There, done. Let's go haul that quickly. Oh, I guess I can plan on installing this. You know what? I'm going to put it back here. This should be a place... Well, I guess I can reinstall it later. I'm going to say I might still make this the prison room. I think you need a direct line for the power. In fact, I'm going to go and do this for, like, the redundancy anyway. There. Okay, we got to keep it around for 15 days. I do think I would like this wall, because it's mostly the way done, so I think I probably would want to focus my production or construction efforts there. Some wooden spike traps, too. We should probably go and tear these structures down as we get some free time, because they actually do count as part of our wealth here, as I understand it, even if you haven't claimed it. I think we used to think that if you haven't claimed it, it didn't count, but I think that has been proven to be untrue. So anyway, we may as well get the raw resources out of it. They aren't doing anything. We might rip up the floors later, too. That's fine. Do this. That's already been marked. Sure, let's do that. And then over here, I'm assuming this is second danger zone, although I don't know, maybe not. I don't know if you get set 2 danger zones. I don't know if we got a message over here, because I think we got it here. Now, if there's mechanoids in here, we're definitely going to want to make sure we're set up. Anything else we can take. centipedes, just some angry dudes. It's fine. I don't know if we ever got our EMP grenades. I guess what I should do is set up my little box for tossing EMP grenades. Build some limestone walls. Let's say here, here, and like that. A little door there. And then furniture, I guess slate, because I don't have any limestone right now. We'll set you, and your storage is going to be cleared. Critical for imp, not shells, imp grenades. And let me go and also get... no, security. A limestone barricade. I don't want anyone to be able to stand here and shoot my people. I guess I also don't want them to stand here and shoot inside the building. So we'll set up those barricades like that. All right, that looks okay. Lectern's going up, which means I can post on LinkedIn. Oh, we need one extra pew for maximum value. Here, we'll do that, and we might put one in there afterwards. Hardened components. Okay, that's going to be really good to cut down some of the maintenance. And then we got no research currently active. We might need the deep drills fairly quickly. I don't know. I would also like to do the temperature stuff with the Dub's Bad Hygiene. I think we've got that unlocked. Jeez. Oh, what's the farming technique here? Oh, scarecrows. I don't know how much of a problem that is. Rugs are nice. Pottery, huh? Neat. Beer brewing, I don't know. I'm just looking through some of the basics. The prosthetics and stuff, we actually do have someone who needs a good leg. They've got a peg leg right now. Okay, hold on. There's a sprinkler and an irrigation sprinkler. Am I getting these from two separate mods? Dub's Bad Hygiene. Vanilla furniture expanded. Okay, no. Let's not do that because that's not going to tie into our water. I don't remember if I had more than one thing queued in here. Anyway, I'll get the prosthetics. Maybe that's what I already done. Let's get the rest of the clothing and see how we feel about that. And then maybe medicine production. We're not going to need packaged survival meals because we're really not traveling in this game. That's not our vibe. We might need desurrogate organs. Biosculpting, not so much. We might want to get fabricating sooner rather than later to ensure our supply of components. Okay. I think I like that as a queue. We do have our multi-analyzer down now. I could go and put those little research benches down here again, but maybe I'll hold off. Didn't I have a book at some point? Maybe we never bought a book. Or someone stole it, or... Oh! It was in our shopping area. Someone might have bought the book. I think we did have one. I might not be remembering accurately. But I felt like we did have one, and I'm wondering if it got purchased. Which is kind of our vibe, but we are going to want to make sure we keep a book for recreation, like a high-quality recreation book. And then some skill books would be excellent. I don't really feel the need to get the research ones. If we're tribal, it'd be a lot more enticing. But we're not, so I think we can live without it. Keep going on that limestone. And... yes. Slate crematorium. I'll probably put it out this way. Because that's where our dumping stockpile is now. Something like that. And I suppose I also want the smelter. Field smelter. Surely we have... like, why are they not together? You go here. Because we could use the crematorium to destroy like old clothing. But the smelter can also do it. And it can do it a little bit smarter because it can do melting jobs. And we want to melt things first. I think we've got a bio-coated, bolt action rifle that we can break down. Because I suspect those have 0 value. I don't know if people would still buy them for nothing, like they just take it off our hands, but we'd rather get the raw materials. So we do have a lot of construction. Power's good. Walls are coming online. Still want to pave the world. And yeah, it is going to be annoying to not have the off-map scanner, because that is super useful. By far much more powerful than the deep scanner here and then setting up the drills. Those are pretty slow. A lot of work to get anything. But we're not really going to leave the map. Okay, we have an excess of food, which isn't surprising with the extra harvest. Prosthetics research is done. And we'll probably look into making better prosthetics. I don't know if I'm going to replace the peg leg with a regular prosthetic leg. I think we'll make the jump from like the peg leg to like a bionic one or something. Schedule and happiness. So KitchenAid is up during the day, but their schedule is set up for night stuff. They're just happen to be up. All those eye patches. We did set up a rule, I think, where people aren't wearing eye patches, which is good, because otherwise they're weirdly into it. Okay, yeah, we're getting some limestone and stuff. Go, good job, Lifter. Yeah, do that for me. Yeah, part of me is like, with the danger room, it's like, I mean, we can do it, but it's a little distraction. Like, I think I'm happy to just focus on some of the construction right now. Like, yeah, we might get, I don't know, charged pulse rifle. We might get a recipe. We might get, I don't know, mech resurrector serum. Trying to think of all the things, like the crazy extra stuff you might be able to get in there. Heck, just some components and stuff like that would also be nice. Where was this wall lamp? Oh! I wonder if it was part of the little prisoner room. That might be the case. Got some more statues, but we don't need that. Oh, the post on LinkedIn. All right, I wasn't... Oh, yeah, because the pew. All right, let's run this now. This is worth the time. We might get someone else. And at this point, we're looking for someone who ideally can do something to keep themselves busy, but at this point, we're happy with maybe just some extra fighters. You know, security personnel. That's what we're hiring for. I'm sorry, did you start a fight during? We had a fun post on LinkedIn, and someone is offering to join, so we're going to say yes. Hello, Whir. You've got a scratch. You're a baseliner, mid-world nomad, animal farmer. You are jealous. See, this is annoying, because you always want the highest bedroom, which isn't going to work if you are not a manager. So you're going to be focusing on and you can't dumb labor? Well, you don't have social, so you're not really a manager. You don't know how to play the politic games, my friend. Huh. Well, you can mine and then cut rocks. You're going to be our major miner. There you go. Major miner. And you do actually have fighting skill. A remarkably decent fighting skill. All right. So we're not going to complain too much because that is what I asked for. Just would like someone to fight? Well, there you have it. How are we on steel in our base? I'm not sure that things are getting marked as quick as I want. So we're going to do some aggressive vein mining. In fact, I think I'll probably tag a couple of these to do that. Major miner. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, we don't have a mining. I wonder if, like, just work speed. Jumpsuit is global work speed. Not gloves, but apron. We want to give people jumpsuits? No, if they do that, that's skin layer. Then they can't have button-down shirts as part of our ideology. Well, I'll tell you what. I will call this mining, even though it's just an apron, which other things are going to have. But yeah, let's do this. And there you go. Actually, I think most people are wearing an apron. Honestly, the default one... Hang on. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's dumb. Can I set these... No, oh! Yes, I can. Default. We'll also have an apron for everyone. Now, this goes in the middle layer, I think. Yes, middle layer. So... we can delete the mining tag. Because then major, minor, and everyone will quite naturally want to wear that. Okay, I do like the visualizing. So really it's going to be button-down shirt over here, which everyone's going to prefer because that is their ideological preference. I guess, you know what? Maybe I will make this part of the design, though. Because first of all, it will let me preview it, and also it will really encourage people to wear one of these. In fact, arguably what I could be doing with this is setting up the default outfit, but what's nice about this versus doing it through the apparel, with the apparel, all you're doing is allowing, disallowing. What if you don't have something, right? If you only allow exactly one outfit, but then you're missing something, people go around without that place covered. Whereas if we use it through here, we can set the preferred corporate approved outfit. Can we check for a slot? There might be another way to do that. But then if something is missing, they'll wear something else in the meantime. Yeah. Okay, good. I do think I should probably get rid of the helmets. The problem is then they'll wear this one here. Yeah, no, we'll keep going with this. We'll change from simple helmet to probably, you know, the recon helmet or something like that once we get around to power armor. That's usually what I do. I go with simple helmets and then make a jump to the power armor helmets. But I'm happy we've got some extra mining because we will be able to make use of that material. This is nearly done, this new wall. Lifter's still wandering out. It's not terribly fast, but someone's got to go loot that stuff. Okay, sterile attire. Because now what we can do is look at someone like dock value, for example, right? Gear. Edit the loadout. Add tag. Doctor. And then that's by name, but surgery. Ooh, and a medic bag. Treat. Let's see. Any other stat that's on here? Medical. If I just search for medical. Yeah, no, I think we've got everything. There you go. Doctor tag. Oh, I was going to say, why is there two? But no, default's just gotten quite big. So we'll throw that in. I suppose it makes sense. Especially for the non-emergency stuff. Dr. Crafter is kind of interesting. Oh, I just realized I don't have a crafting one. Although I don't actually know if crafting is a thing. No, I think it's just global generic work speed. Or maybe smithing. Hold on. Smithing. No. Yeah, I think we'll just delete placeholder 5. Okay. Who else is assigned to doctoring? Right. I did you. I just did you. I did you started with. I guess we'll add the doctor. I probably will leave the cooking on top. But then if you need an extra slot, you can do that. And then paper crafts. Ooh, he's doing farming. The paper refers to like planty stuff. Farmer. Farm. Grow. Plant. Overalls. Okay, we're not going to go fleece shirt because that would be replacing the button-down shirt. So we'll do that. I will add the doctoring tag, but I'll do farmer first. Because you're going to spend most of your time farming. Just may as well put on some doctor stuff as a bonus if we've got room for it. Okay. And we're going to see people with different outfits. Yeah, we don't send a caravan. I'm sorry. I'd love to make your suit jackets for you. But we don't do caravans. We don't leave the base. Okay, nice little bit of organizing. I'm going to put a cut in here, and I'm going to change the damn ideology. This time for sure. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.